Your drought monitor this week, updated every Thursday from UNL, covering the whole country, showing Nebraska at 90.5%, abnormally dry, 2% moderate. Cherry County, the southern panhandle, Kansas, 100% abnormally dry. But there's also in south central Kansas, 20.5% moderate and 1.85% severe. We need the moisture. The snow may have a slight impact on the drought monitor as we report it for you again coming up in 2018. It's moving upon us fast. Well, we do see the situation as far as normals are concerned for the month ahead. Normal temperature-wise for both Nebraska and Kansas. The extreme southwest corner below average in the temperature category. Then 3 months out, northeast Nebraska, it still looks like below normal, and southwest Kansas above normal. Otherwise, we average right on track and where we are supposed to be. Precipitation-wise, normal precipitation for the month for Nebraska and a big share of Kansas below normal, where that severe to moderate drought category is in the state at this time. And then 3 months out, well below normal across all of Kansas, southeast, south central Nebraska, and then a little bit above in the extreme northwest part of Nebraska. Most of Nebraska will be in the normal or average category for precipitation. What about tomorrow? Here comes Christmas. Snow in the forecast, a high of 24. Bitter cold lows coming up, 2 degrees, waking up to that Tuesday, 17 for a high. Snow chances Wednesday, again on Friday. Anything but warm, even for this time of year. Normally, we would see highs 35, lows 15, but the week ahead, we're going to average a high of 23 and a low of 8 degrees. Brr. Here is your proverb. He that drops a coat on a winter day will gladly put it on in May. In other words, that's foretelling what happens and how it's going to be in May. And a superstition, definitely a proverb, maybe a wives' tale. That is your Grow Report for this week. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2018.
We visited around a dozen county fairs this year, including one county where cattle outnumber people 50-1. Taylor may best be known as the gateway to Calamus, but it's also home to a county fair with an oversized reputation. Leading her heifer to a livestock show, Whitney Steckel spends her last weekend before college at what she considers one of the best livestock shows on the planet.
We call it the World's Fair. The World's Fair around here.
It's actually just a county fair, but to the people of Loup County, it means the world.
So we're pretty proud of our fair.
When he's not emceeing the turtle races,
it's going to be 16, 17, and 18.
The fair board president does things slow and steady as a cattle rancher shipping beef internationally.
Livestock are king, and
Loup County's home to around 30,000 cattle, while people number in the hundreds.
That might be counting the pets.
One weekend a year, they all come together.
I would say that everyone in Loup County will show up to the county fair.
Supporting kids like Whitney.
We take the beef show really seriously. Both of my calves I brought here, they're home raised. We don't have a lot of numbers, but the Hereford cattle quality overall is solid throughout.
Good enough to compete at national shows.
Our numbers might be a little lower than some of the county fairs around, but our quality in our livestock, our kids work hard in the summer, they know what hard work is, and it shows at the county fair.
Yet folks biking through on their way to Calamus Lake won't see a fairgrounds.
Not at all.
As the whole town shuts down.
You drive into Taylor and you see 2 big buildings total, and that's their fairgrounds.
the main square of town, in town. We show in the back of the alleyway here.
They show off their best at the fair as if the future depends on it.
The fair is not to build the farm and ranch family, it's to build the kids.
And the future of Loup County likely does depend on young people like Whitney.
We are completely agriculture based. There's no businesses out here.
Most of them are going to stay in the ranching industry. Some of them are already raising their own cattle.
Whitney recognized as one of the top FFA students in the state, raising her own herd of registered Hereford cattle.
19 head of females, and I have 7 bulls.
Riding trikes today, horseback tomorrow, sharing their passion at the Loop County
World's Fair.
When farmers see a need, they step up and help. That heartwarming story when Grow continues.